brand the Pharaoh with our lives!
That can be arranged.
We must make quick work of this lot. The Pharaoh awaits us past the courtyard ahead.
Let us see if they fight as well as they dress.
Show them no mercy! Know that they would show you none! I'll keep them at bay. Just watch my back.
Ready to loose as soon as I see them.
I've got this direction covered. Let's plant together and move. As soon as I see them. Nothing is worth this. Let's get out of it.
That was a lot. I can't believe we made it.
We only have Garden. Do not celebrate prematurely.
Push forward to the inner courtyard. Don't give them time to regroup.
Please don't hurt me!
Stop them! Protect me! Do not let the Romans reach the throne room!
Run, you dog! We're coming for you!
This is it? I expected more guards for Pharaoh.
Don't jinx it.
Into the fray once more! On me! Archers, loose if you're able, the rest stay low! We are the messengers of Montu, and we bring death. Enemy, not the tide is turning. Fight for your lives! Ha! I'll shoot as soon as I see the enemy!
You took my bait.
Cross that line, and I will send you to the underworld. I'm covering this angle. Do not let them lure you out. Let us move. Battle, it seems. Let's show them what we've got.
Silent all of a sudden, huh?
closer. I'll shoot as soon as I...
All right, people, let's get in there! Form up! Follow me for Rome!
I'm too young for a
I'm going to have you flogged for that.
Cross that line, and I will send you to the underworld. I'll shoot as soon as I see the enemy! Ha! Ha! Die tomorrow, live forever!
Welcome, mortals. Welcome again to our magnificent palace. Care for some refreshments? You are mere mortals, and we are a god. We owe you no respect. We enjoy your company, you know. We actually quite like Romans. Unfortunately, you chose to side with our disobedient and treacherous sister. And for that, you both deserve to die. A fitting term. As you say, you are mere mortals. And we are not.
Marlon, I knew it.
You Romans are so naive.
Well, this isn't exactly unexpected. Orders, Legate?
We can try, but it will not be easy. They vastly outnumber us.
Follow me for the Pharaoh! Come, I know what we must do. Do not be tempted to advance. We hold our ground.
Hold on, I'm taking the long way around. Fall back! We're all gonna die! We're surrounded! They're everywhere!
Salvete, Legionari. Looks like you've got yourselves into some trouble.
Marlon, this is the perfect moment to get rid of this. I must hand it to you.
Does that girl always speak out of turn, Legate? Do try to control her while we save your lives.
You're here to help?
Of course. What did you expect? We would never allow the killing of Romans.
Lerco. In our darkest hour, you betray us. As the gods bear witness, the treachery of Romans knows no bounds.
Be quiet, you melodramatic effigy of a pharaoh.
Who's there? Get away from me!
well as it looked.
We are paid to fight.
The tide is turning. Fight for your lives!
The tide is turning.
I'm going to have a frog for that.
Oh, Anubis and Ma'at, judge me fairly at the scale.
It's too much! We're losing!
Only one remains. This was easy.
Fall in! Advance!
Look at you, darling. A pharaoh on his knees is not fit to be a pharaoh at all. At least you are where you belong.
You are the disgrace of our family, an affront to gods and the people of Egypt. And now you get your own husband killed by the hand of a foreigner. You can't even do it yourself.
A queen should not soil her hands with the blood of cowards. Perhaps you're right. Goodbye then, darling. I do hope Amit will find your heart to her liking.
Cleo, please.
I think I need to sit down for a bit.
Well, I guess that concludes our business.
Lunia, what are you doing here?
I have some unfinished business I need to attend to. And it concerns you, Your Highness. We have finally reached the end of our uneasy alliance. Unfortunately, it will end with your death. You have chosen wisely.
Interesting development.
That was unpleasant. However, I think we have more pressing concerns, Legate. We should find the accountant. With Ptolemy dead, he's our only source of information.
Salvete, are you looking for a book?
Claudius Tranquillus. He's dead.
There is a consequence for every action and inaction. Unfortunately, I could not save this old man.
You're not fooling anyone. You murdered Tranquillus.
What possible motive could I have? Your accusation is ridiculous.
Forgive me for saying so, but that is naive, Domine.
Look, I'd love to stay and chat with you, but I have duties elsewhere. Now that this Egypt matter seems settled, it is time for us to pack up. See you in Rome.
Our way, Legate! Your home welcomes you and both of your victorious legions. And it is good to see you again after all these years. Leave ambition to my brothers. This is a comfortable post close to home and well paid too. I'm sure you have a lot of things to discuss before you disband. Let me know when you're ready to proceed.
Last time we stood here with a legion, we had Lucullus with us. I know he was your Patronus, but the man was like a father to me. We will. I will. I hate to be back in this shithole of... shit. Maybe you're right. I just think everyone will be better off without me. I don't know yet. There's a lot I need to take care of. Aww. That warms my cold black heart. I'm not really sure about that. We have denied Lurko the control of Egypt, but we also made him look like a hero. Let us hope you're right, for everyone's sake. It's tempting. I can't say it wouldn't be nice to have a home here again. With you. Let me try to clean out some of the skeletons in my closet first. Then, if everything works out somehow, we can talk about this again.
Is it time? I've told you before. It is this idleness that bothers me. Can't we just quickly go in? I have things to do. Oh, all right. We have to go to the arena. Agrippa told me they have received 2 new tigers. We need to see them. And pet them. When I said we, I was talking about Raya. She will teach me Tiger Tongue, so I might talk to big cats. Once I speak Tiger Tongue, I shall try teaching you, too. I'll take it easy. This campaign made me realize there is a lot to learn. And while Sinaros is a great magister, it is impossible for him to teach me everything. But he said if he teaches me how to fish, my problems will be solved. He is wise and formidable. It is not easy to fight for so long and still be alive. I shall listen to every single word of his. Of course, what's not to like? We are the scourge of Egypt. We have slain all of our foes. They shall sing our names for years to come. I know you are not entirely happy about being saved by Lurko. Do not worry, though. Vengeance will be ours. Patience is the sharpest weapon of a hunter. And strike when the time is ripe.
Recent events are making me think about the way we're approaching our long-term problems. No matter what we do, our opponent seems to retain the upper hand. This is the second time he's accomplished the same trick. I think we now know the way he plays the game. We're clearly not playing by the same rules. It's for this reason that the game is not fair. We stop playing fair. Consider the Rubicon. No legatus is allowed to keep their command inside the Pomerium. The Legion shall always disband here, beyond these predefined borders. So it is written, so it shall be done. Of course, because the law threatens obliteration, everyone obeys it, and everyone expects it to be obeyed. That makes us predictable. This is how Luco always wins. He knows what our possible moves are, so he prepares himself accordingly. He plans for both outcomes and controls the result either way. Now, consider the results of a commander crossing the Rubicon with his legion, ignoring the ancient law and the tradition. No one would expect something like that. Luco exploits our adherence to established norms and patterns. As long as we're playing the same game, he wins. I admit that is within the realm of possibility. But do also consider that sometimes, in order to hunt the beast, the hunter has to become a beast himself. My frail bones are in dire need of warm water and a well-executed massage. But I also have an interesting meeting to attend. Indeed, a lady who allegedly knows the solution to the one formula of Pythagoras. The one formula. The solution to all that was, all there is, and all there ever will be. Pythagoras famously believed that what we perceive is a mere reflection of a world of numbers, a world of conditions and formulaic instructions, a construct or a mere representation of a true reality that could easily be derived from one formula. He who knows the formula knows all. I have little to lose. Egypt represents a clear victory. With Cleopatra out of the picture, the Senate can surely be persuaded to grant rulership of the area to you. I do think he will try to present our victory as his, thereby solidifying his claim for consulship. It is unlikely they would let him have Egypt, though.
I cannot go back to guarding your villa. There is important thing I must do. I need to find man who killed my sister. Habron said he is important member of Collegium Bacchus. If he is not here, he has cause to return at least. And when he does, I will be waiting. I am not sure yet. I will see what he does when he is found. It is best to not involve you, but thank you for offering. I will.
Let's get this over with. Where to even start? I served with Lucullus for the majority of my life. In a way, he turned me into the man I am today. In return, I caused his death. He would have been alive today if we hadn't delayed our departure for the sake of fixing my mistakes. I'm nothing but a disappointment. And you are more of a sibling to me than my own little brother. It is comforting to know I have never disappointed you. But somehow I feel like I have failed in that big quest that is my life. I should have been more important, more significant. Who's to say that I'm not? Lucullus certainly didn't see it coming. Probably, but not for the reasons you might think. You think I'll go there and drink myself into a torpor? Let's just say I have an outstanding debt. The kind you can't pay back with denarii. It certainly ended better than it started. It's a shame the Queen did not survive. Nevertheless, I wish we were able to save Lucullus. If only we had departed a day earlier. You're probably right. Still, that makes me wonder. There's something I need to handle now that we're back. I may call on you if I need your help, but hopefully it won't come to that.
Time to disband, Legate? You will always be a warrior at heart, Now it's time to be a citizen.
Today's augury casts doubt and confusion. I bring forth the following relatio, the result of which is to be decided per discretionem no later than the sun disappears beyond the horizon. Today's relatio presented itself and is thus natural. There shall be an assignment of territory and responsibility.
Thanks to you, Egypt is presently without a ruler. With the unfortunate demise of the proconsul of Africa, there's an obvious question of control. In this case, honor comes with a lot of responsibility. Being the proconsul of Egypt could severely limit your options. That is true, providing you know how to exploit those advantages. To be honest, the populares are impressed. To them, leaving Egypt in the hands of a potentially dangerous queen seemed like a terrible strategy. And your idea of creating a legion right there out of the local population was a deciding factor. Needless to say, they are less enthusiastic about your relatively non-political and dangerous solution. Obviously, they're not exactly thrilled about the Foreign Legion either. No matter what, I expect Vitellius Lurco to make a play for proconsulship. Whether his rhetoric holds sway depends largely on you.
Silence! Let only those who are of consequence speak. The appointment of a proconsul is to be decided. The issue is of the utmost importance, and the candidate, I believe, is obvious. The only question is, does the conqueror of Egypt wish to shoulder this responsibility?
Indeed. Doesn't conquest imply a decisive victory? I believe it was thanks to Vitellius Lurco that you were victorious. Am I wrong? How is this unlike the events that unfolded during the Asia campaign? You and Lucullus coming to my so-called rescue. Is this what you truly believe? Rejecting your responsibility. Typical.
He is still inexperienced. This kind of behavior is to be expected. Clearly, he could not be trusted with such responsibility. I can think of someone who would be perfect for this position. A commander whose deeds were regretfully disregarded previously. Aurelius...
Excellent choice. Yet one that is less qualified than the commander of Legio Victrix.
How do you explain the death of the Egyptian queen, though? Was that an ideal solution?
A decisive mind is the primary trait of a proconsul, I believe. What matters is the decision made and the consequence, both currently in favor of Rome.
A positive outcome doesn't necessarily mean the action was justified.
Much to my regret, it seems the Senate favors Vitellius Lurco's candidate.
Clearly, the Senate disagrees. Don't worry, this is not the end. With you in Rome, I'm sure we'll see each other more.
Today's augury casts today's
Thanks to you, Egypt is presently... In this case, honor comes with a lot of responsibility. Being the That is true. To be honest, the populares are impressed. Needless to say, they are less... No matter what, whether his rhetoric holds...
Silent! The issue is of the utmost
Indeed. Doesn't conquest imply a decisive victory? I believe it was thanks to...
Does this mean you are accusing Vitellius Lurco of treason?
Indeed. for such a claim would warrant strong evidence.
These accusations are baseless. The Legatus clearly doesn't possess the properties of a proconsul.
That much is clear. Do you propose an alternative?
I can think of someone who would...
Excellent choice. How do you explain the death of the Egyptian queen? A decisive a positive...
Much to my regret, it seems that...
Clearly the Don't worry. This is not the end. With you in Rome, I'm sure we'll see each other.
Today's relat...
Thanks to you, Egypt is presently without a ruler. In this case, honor... That is true. To be honest, the populares are impressed. It also appears like you were a bit in over your head, and Vitellius Lurco had to move in and save you. No matter what, I expect Vitellius Lurco, whether his rhetoric...
Silent! The issue is of the utmost importance.
Indeed. Doesn't conquest imply a decisive victory? I believe it was thanks to Vitellius Lurco that...
There is no need to... Legatus is correct, though. I cannot request such an important station.
That is an excellent idea. Surely the Legatus is more than capable of making use of your combined wisdom, Lurco.
Our families are joined, of course, but...
I believe this discussion is concluded, then.
Indeed, it seems we have only one real candidate here. The decision is made. All hail the new proconsul of Africa and his victorious legions!
Congratulations. You are proconsul of Africa. I hope you know what you're doing. A foe you can trust is better than a friend you can't.
Hercules! What have you done? Silvius!
Who are you? Why did you kill that man? I assure you I do not. Why have you come here? Well, that does not sound like something I would do. How long ago was this? We're just a group of regular citizens who gather regularly to enjoy the finer things in life. Nobody is hurt, I swear on Juno Caprotina. The women are here by their own choice. The Senate has outlawed our gatherings, it's true, but only because they don't understand. They've given in to populist sentiment and slanderous rumors, that's all. Nothing we do here is wrong. Listen, I'm certain we can come to some sort of agreement. You are bereaved. Do you seek compensation? Get your hands off me!
A bitch killed Sil...
You want to try me too? I will kill you all if I must. You brought that on yourself.
Save yourselves!
Walked right into that.
Get the lictors! Get anyone!
Brought that on yourself!
Save yourselves! Get the lictors! Get anyone! Save yourselves! Get the lictors! Get anyone! Save yourselves! Get the lictors! Get Save anyone! Yourselves! Get the lictors! Get Save anyone! Yourselves! Get the lictors! Get anyone! Save yourselves! Get the lictors! Get anyone!
You walked right into that.
Save yourselves! Get the lictors! Get anyone!
You should give up now.
Save yourselves! Get the lictors! Get anyone!
I would never. Find your clothes and get out.
Did you hear? We have taken control of Egypt. If you ask me, it was long overdue. Feel
Now,
under
if the
weather?
bread continues to be stale...
Salve, Legate. Of that, I have... Linen is not so...
My wife's family dreads the next census. I'm certain they will not be allowed to remain in their current class.
That's right. You told me they had lost...
Salve, Domine. How can I be of assistance? That's right. Do you know my father?
She will be
Oh,
devastated.
that's right. He's told us a lot about you. Please wait here. I'll go get him.
Legate, it's good to see you out of your uniform again. How is civilian life treating you this time? Indeed I have. My family must eat. But she is. She is the youngest of the clutch. I tell her she should find a nice rich patrician boy to marry, but she insists she enjoys helping me sell what I make. It has been better, but it has also been worse. There will always be people in need of horseshoes and kitchen pots. Only the best things. You are held in great esteem in my household. For you, it would have to be something prestigious. Tell me, have you heard of a Parazonium? The very same. You have managed just fine through 2 campaigns without it, but if nothing else, I'd say you've earned the right to wield such a blade. What say you? I can sell you one that you'll be proud to show off. It's a symbol of prestige more than anything. Jewelry for a great soldier. To tell you the truth, I have one almost finished. It was ordered for the scion of another patrician house who was going to be a tribunus under Crassus. The young fool bedded the wrong girl and was stripped of his military commission, and the order was cancelled. If you'll wait for an hour, I will personalize it for you and finish the work. Ah, good, you're back. The Parazonium is finished. I engraved your initials on the hilt and got it nice and sharp for you. A well-tempered and carburized blade, if I do say so myself. In a manner of speaking, as long as the men believe it, they will fight all the fiercer when you are near. Thank you, but it's not for sale. If you ever go to war again, I'll be with you. But here in Rome, I prefer my freedom. It was good to see you again, Legate. But if that'll be all, I must get back to work.
That is almost twice the price I normally pay.
Blame the war in Egypt. The price will fall again soon now that the war's over.
What good will that do me when I need it tonight?
My cousin was at Alexandria, you know, on one of Vitellius Lurko's ships.
How did they manage to take the city?
The ships arrived just in the nick of time.
Personally, I hope Polybius is elected Aedile. He makes fine bread.
Good bread hardly makes a man qualified for Aedile. Personally, my vote is for Wattia.
You only say that because your collegium recommends him.
Nonsense! I think he's worthy of the city.
The great Gaeso Quinctius Aquilinus. Your reputation precedes you. They tell me you're here on business. So, let's discuss business. Indeed. I think I know who you're talking about. You seem to have an inexplicable soft spot for this girl. Curiously, I don't think you even know her name. It matters a lot. The price of an item depends on its value. Value can be very subjective. To me, for example, she is all but worthless. But she is the mother of your child. Isn't that right? That makes her more valuable to you than you can afford, I'm afraid. Indeed. Your rich patrician friend, the conqueror of Africa. His vineyard has risen to quite a bit of fame over these past few years. The chance to make a competitor go bankrupt. Now, that is valuable to me. I have both money and time. Salve, Legate. I hope you have been informed as to the nature of our potential. Go ahead. Oh. Well, I must admit, your own wine has been improving steadily since you took control of your family's business. In fact, I'm thinking I can be persuaded to part with Lucia, the sewer in question, in exchange for, say, half your vineyards. How does that sound?
What? That is insane! It's not a fair price for anything! Surely you won't go ahead with this, Legate.
It's called negotiation. Of course you are free to make a counteroffer, but I should remind you, as the owner of the object of desire, I have the advantage in this game.
The price you demand is excessive. Demanding an overwhelmingly high price for a commodity of a certain value is illegal.
Now, if you believe the law is on your side, you can take this to the Senate. Otherwise, I see. And let me guess. The easy way is I just hand over my valuable assets to you for nothing, and the hard way is what?
Certainly not. That would lower us to his level. We're not criminals. You can't wash dirt using dirt.
How do you even know about my side business? You certainly wouldn't dare.
To be honest, I don't really know if he is telling the truth. But I know for sure he would dare.
Very well. Take the girls. Just leave me alone. I never want to see you again.
Likewise. You didn't actually have any evidence against him, did you? You made me partner to your crime. Perhaps. I just did not anticipate this kind of heroism of myself.
Please don't be so harsh on yourselves, Dominique. You've saved my life today. And the life of my daughter.
I hope you're right, Lucia. Go pick your girl up and take her to my friend's villa.
As you wish, Dominus.
Just Kaiso, please. Thank you for being here for me.
Salwe, I see you're on your way out. Glad I caught you. I wish I could say I was just dropping by for a cordial visit. However, I was in fact asked to come here by your friend. Yulia Kalida has got herself into a great deal of trouble, and she has beseeched me to lend her my legal counsel. I told her I would represent her as a favor to you, if you are willing to owe me. For reasons that will become apparent, your friend is forced to maintain a low profile at the moment. She has chosen a discreet meeting spot, near the market. Please meet us there today, and she will explain the details of her predicament.
Free medical advice. I am well trained and highly experienced.
You look like you've been sleeping poorly. Is something wrong?
It's kind of you.
Finally! Mekasta! I was starting to think you wouldn't come.
That's right, you told me last time we met. Has he not improved?
He's only got worse. We had to leave him with...
There he is, the man of the hour.
I need your help. They will kill me. I need someone to defend me at the court tomorrow. It's a long story. What do you want to know? Feels like a lifetime ago. Before I joined the Legion, I killed my husband. Sort of. People were looking for me, and I was on the run. I could have found other places to hide, but I chose the Legion because the life appealed to me. Then Lucullus, he saw me for what I truly was, and he allowed me to be that person. That was the first time I experienced freedom. And freedom to die on my own terms, knowing that whatever happens to me is because of my decisions. It's not that easy. No matter how far I try to run, my past keeps catching up with me. Julius Calidus is a warrior of renown in the Legion, and he has slain countless men. He's a hero. Julia Kalida has slain only one man. She is a murderer. And whenever I enter Rome, I turn back into Julia, the husband killer. He was an extremely controlling man. I couldn't leave the villa except in his company. Everything about how I dressed, who was allowed to visit me, all was decided by him. I couldn't live that way. We fought about it all the time. One of those fights took place atop the grand staircase. It got very heated. I pushed him. I wish I could tell you he died for a better reason. That he was a criminal, or that it was some grand conspiracy, or even just that he was hitting me. But his cruelty was of a much more insidious sort. And to the people of Rome, his was a perfectly acceptable way to treat his wife. This whole thing is their fault. When my brother Aulus finally invited me to dinner, I thought everything was going to be fine. Not exactly. They were setting me up for another marriage. Can you believe it? Everything was fine at first, and Aulus was speaking up for me. Now that my father is dead, he is pater familias after all. Then suddenly, this ridiculous mule walks in. Burienus Crispus. Hey, not fair. But... I don't know. Am I a woman who kills her husbands? Is this who I am?
So far, you've killed only one husband. I believe, statistically speaking, that counts as an outlier.
Rome. Look. I am a murderer. And I thought we were over this with my family, but... pretty much. The moment I refused this new marriage they set up for me, Mother turned me in. I barely escaped. Thank you. I hadn't noticed. Any other brilliant observations you want to share with the class?
Your emotions are understandably frayed, Domina. But please do remember who your friends are in this trying time.
There will be a hearing tomorrow where they will try me for the murder of my late husband. I may be sentenced to death. I need Kikoro to advocate on my behalf.
Matricide. It's a difficult situation. Was he a particularly cruel man?
Not by Roman standards.
I would certainly not use that line in front of the public. Please answer my question.
He was a bit full of himself, but actually he didn't really do anything bad to me.
He didn't even whip you a little bit?
You think he could have?
Indeed not. A pity. This makes defense difficult.
Maybe you're right. But then I will be on the run for the rest of my life.
A great deal. You would be in my debt. It's a very complex case, and success is not guaranteed.
What?
True. Of course, it doesn't matter legally if you're married or not. But correct me if I'm wrong, it's Callida's family who stands as her accusers. The reason for their outrage doesn't seem to be the untimely death of her late husband, but her refusal to remarry to someone equally wealthy and powerful. If you get married to each other, though, well, you are certainly wealthy and your political star is clearly rising.
This is not the way I imagined you'd ask the question, but, of course I want this.
An unexpected solution to the problem. Congratulations. Have a happy marriage.
Do you need me?
Stablemaster had 2 horses in need of new shoes. Go with him to see Sextus, near the Forum, tomorrow.
Do you need our personal supply of Minerva's wisdom?
We are being summoned to appear at the court. You have committed a criminal offense, or so they claim. Both things can be true. Our actions sometimes cause harm to society, yet we may be unaware. Or perhaps you're being wrongfully accused. Only one way to find out. Someone must have suffered because of something you did. Frankly, there's no way to know unless we visit the magistrate. If we want to defend ourselves, certainly. To be technical, they cannot reach a decision in our absence. But lately, they have started interpreting silence as acceptance. I say it is best to be on the safe side. It is best not to ignore these things. The court may think of your silence as an acceptance of guilt. If you find yourself near the Forum, you should talk to the magistrate. I will meet you there. In all but name. You can of course not be proconsul when you were never consul. This will be a lucrative posting nevertheless. We have already begun to make the preparations. I have personally selected your staff. This will be good for your political career. And more of that Egyptian heat will be wonderful for my old bones. Reasonably well, I think, under the circumstances. I have put the woman to work in the kitchen to distract her from her worries, but we are starting her out slowly. I may begin tutoring the girl when she's old enough, but let's see if I'll have time for that. Despite all of our efforts, he did really position himself well politically. I would not be surprised to see him become a consul soon. Then we should get ready for a disaster of epic proportions.
Dominic?
The conqueror of Egypt announces his imminent departure from the city. He will take up his seat in Alexandria as proconsul of Egypt.
Awe, thank you for coming. Hopefully this matter will be resolved quickly. An admirable quality fit for a true Roman. This is about your Servus, Secundus. It seems that last night he got quite drunk. In his intoxicated state, he got into a fight with another Servus. He is your Servus, is he not? His actions fall under your purview and responsibility.
With all due respect, Domine, that's hardly the most relevant question we can ask here.
On the contrary, it's actually a surprisingly relevant question. Not only did he win, he broke the other man's arm.
Oh.
It is not my place to tell you how you should handle your Serwi. I am not a censor. Nevertheless, the punishment of your Servus is not the topic of this hearing. There's not much to say. The evidence is irrefutable. The other Servus was severely injured, costing his dominus valuable labor. Furthermore, there are criminal charges. This kind of violence is not to be tolerated. The sentence for the first offense will be monetary. In total, this means you will have to pay 200 denarii to the offended dominus and 100 denarii to the state. Do you contest this ruling?
This is ill-advised.
On what basis are you contesting the ruling? Well, it is a relevant question, actually. Witnesses claim there was a heated exchange and some distasteful claims about the profession of your mother. No matter what the reason is, there is loss of labor. Perhaps. Some damage was still caused. There's nothing to be gained by resisting legal institutions. Well spoken. You clearly have a good understanding of how the legal process works. Enough talking. My decision is made. You've made a good case, and your arguments are solid. You can't ignore the damage your service has caused, but you will receive a reduced sentence. This time.
A champion fight will occur on the nones of this month between the legendary gladiators Carpophorus and Garnicus. Entertainment is provided for all the good citizens of Rome.
Have a nice day.
I've taken care of the payment. And there's just one more matter we need to address. Segundus himself. An interesting decision. I will see to it that he's trained properly.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Do you need me?
Though it pains me to say goodbye again so soon, your promotion to proconsul is a great thing for our family. It's a very profitable position. To Egypt? By Juno, I could not be away from my garden for so long. I will come and visit you from time to time, of course.
Another round? On me. Depriving yourself of good wine will not change anything. Let the past be the past.
You speak so often of vengeance yourself, Cantorio. You would do well to take your own advice.
It's also significantly more difficult than being a Cantorio. Especially considering your soldiers are there to die on your command. That's their duty. When it comes to family, your duty is keeping them alive. That's day and night difference right there. You think so? Well, it comes with the territory, I guess. Domestic and carefree life adds another kind of weight on your shoulders.
Or your belly.
Why did you bring him up? Honestly, I don't give a shit. He deserved to suffer. Wouldn't undo the damage he has done, though. And if justice means I'll never see my family again? Not for me. Some Kents or another Magistra should look into that kind of thing. What was that?
Something serious seems to be happening outside. We'd better take a look.
Let me grab my sword. Gauls are attacking Rome! But that's suicidal!
Domine, your mother may be in danger. We should check on her. As you wish.
I'll go get my plane. You stupid. Save yourself. They killed him. They killed him. it, you reckless fool!
Get anyone!
If we attack them head on. Let me circle back. We'll meet over there.
Let's see if we can get...
Dead. I've heard the consul is dead.
Which one?
I don't know.
of the earth, come to... May the will of Tutatis invigorate you.
Burn the entire city down. We should flee to Ostia.
I heard they killed everyone in Ostia. It's too late.
You made it! I've brought the others.
We cut a sway through the barbarians. None shall stand in our way.
This Service is alive.
Domine! The barbarians are looking for Domina Claudiana. I told them you weren't here.
What if they're not randomly attacking one villa? What if they were sent to take out your family?
Sent by who?
We have seen our enemies do stranger things.
I don't know. My knowledge of their language is limited. They were talking about their Patronus at one point, but I could not catch his name. I saw her stab one of the barbarians in the eye and run towards the cellar. At least 4. She was in the study when they came.
Which is where your sister went to protect your mother, probably.
Don't worry. We'll save them.
Domina!
Cowards!
Face me!
Where did you learn to fight like that?
Still standing. Impressive.
Face them with courage! Fight for your lives and your freedom!
I think this is the last of them. Make way! Make way, I said!
Don't worry about it. By the grace of Wester, they were not even in Rome.
She lost a lot of blood. It does not look good. We need to keep her warm. She's fine. The screaming is good. It means she has enough life in her to be able to scream. It is your sister who worries me. Your mother will be well. Do not worry. As for Liwiana, you should rest. That's the best thing you can do now.
The Senate is bound to call a meeting. They'll surely declare war. We already have most of the team back together, except for one. Deianira is in the dungeon awaiting her execution. After this attack, I believe we may have the leverage we need to get her out of there. You should go and sort things out before you head to the Senate. We can't be sure we'll get another chance.
They finally let you in. Heard you had been trying to see me. I am where I belong. I have caused much harm. No. Silvius was only one I came for. But it got away from me. He said they were there by own choice. I knew he lied. I thought I was saving them. But they looked at me with exact same fear in their eyes. I hoped this guilt I carry every day would fade when I had vengeance. But still, when I think of her, I feel pressure around my heart. Her name was Tusa. She was 2 years younger than me. She loved horses more than anything else, and they seemed to love her back. She was my best friend. We braided each other's hair and hunted rabbits. We were always competing together against our brothers, and we always won. I have not followed threefold path of Asha. I have spread grief instead of happiness. I have blackened my soul with evil thought and evil deeds. If I stay here and face my execution, maybe I will be redeemed in the eyes of the wise Lord. You think it is like that? A merchant's scale where you can just put down good deeds to weigh up the bad? If only. It seems you understand me better than I understand myself. It was my fault that she died. I wanted to go to the Greek city. I wanted wine and spices and beautiful dresses. She was scared, but I told her I would keep her safe. I was eager and naive, and they exploited it. They lured us with pretty promises and tried to force themselves on us. We fought back. I killed one of them. Then Silvius killed Tusa. Every part of it, every single thing that led to her death was my fault. I know what you say is true, but what I feel is different. It doesn't matter what you say, and you didn't even know her. I would. Of course I would. Maybe one day, I will be able to. I guess that will not happen if I am executed though, huh? Fine. You are good at this, you know. Let's go.
As per today's augury...
Orcus, take your auguries, Cicero. The Gauls attacked us. Here, in Rome. Do we really need the gods' opinions to decide on today's relatio?
Webius Vitellius Lurco, you will respect the Senate and its procedures.
Then the Senate must respect the people of Rome.
The Senate is the people of Rome.
Our most esteemed senators and officials seem very much alive to my eyes. The same cannot be said for the men and women who were slain in Ostia. My own poor sister-in-law lies dead at the hands of rampaging barbarians. Frankly, I have no idea why her brother is keeping silent. I'd be outraged. I am outraged. Our traditions turn us into prey. This attack proves my point. Senators, Romans, we are the sons of wolves. We are proud as we should naturally be. But in our pride, we have grown docile and meek, allowing jackals to attack us without fear. They were laughing. With blood in their eyes, they've slaughtered our own wives and daughters. And what have we done since then? What are we doing now? Nothing. Nothing but endless debates and discussions. I say the time for philosophers is past. Now is the time for warriors. I say we strike now. We shall encircle them like the wolves we are. I say we attack. What say you?
I say cease your populist posturing, Vitellius Lurco. Senators, we are at the heart of our republic, discussing what's perhaps the most important relatio of this age, And you behave like hysterical
And you
children.
behave like a spoiled child who's trying to wear his father's sandals.
Do not test me, Vitellius Lurko. Speak out of turn again, and I shall see you dragged in chains right into the closest dungeon.
Watch and know your words, Cicero. You are speaking to a consul of Rome and the representative of its people.
You are as well. I hold the Imperium. I alone can determine the course of this discussion. Nothing happens without my consent. That is
and
why...
maybe that's why this needs to change.
What?
Citizens, friends, I apologize for my outburst, and I apologize to you, Cicero. I was out of turn indeed.
I'm not sure what you're playing.
It's my frustration talking. Even though I am your co-consul and still new to this world of politics. You are a man of words, Cicero. I believe this crisis we're in requires a man of action. For this reason, I propose, with great humility, that this Senate should consider electing me as dictator until this situation ends.
Honestly, I can only agree. He has amply demonstrated his skill and talent in military matters. If anyone, he should be the dictator.
I understand the reasoning, but you do realize the dictator needs to be a consul to begin with, right?
Then I shall go. I have no wish to fight another war, but it is better than sending this pretender.
Your lies are shameless, Pompeius. You are desperate to be made dictator.
My victories speak for themselves. I am best suited among us to prosecute this war.
Then why don't we call you Rex and bring back the old kingdom?
Cato, what if I lead the war together with an experienced commander as my advisor?
And take one of your equally incapable lackeys with you? How would that help?
I shall lead a consular army into Gallia, in command of one half of our military might, while the other half is controlled by someone who has absolutely no reason to like me. What do you say to that, heir of Lucullus? Will you join forces with me? After all, these men are right. I need the support and the experience of a commander as skilled as you. You will be working for Rome. It would be quite unwise to refuse. I can tell from your faces no one will oppose this idea.
It sounds like a reasonable compromise. If anyone dislikes Lurko more than Cicero right now, it is this man.
That sounds fine to me. He has proven himself to be a reliable commander.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
I can see there is no sense in trying to have a civilized conversation about this. Very well. Have it your way then. But we will not do this like animals. We still have to vote on it. If we execute this plan, it means Vitellius Lurko will be dictator for the duration of the Gallia campaign. More importantly, it means Rome is declaring war on Gallia.
The war has already been declared. We're going to finish it.
All those in favor of this solution to the relatio?
Oh good. Exactly where I want to be. Surrounded by 6,000 men loyal to our archenemy.
Vitellius Lurko is the consul of Rome. We're safe. At least for now.
The word safe has far too much margin of error to be of comfort.